Welcome each and every one of you to episode number 13 of my Monster Hunter World video series. So this episode we got Twin Blades. I think some of the cooler Twin Blade designs on those ones. That's why I picked them. They have water damage. I have no idea if water damage will be appropriate for the next mission. But anyways, let's go into this.
Now is the time.
So we are going to venture to a new area, the Wharton Vale, and yeah, we have to make camp preparations again. I mean, you know the drill. We did that a few times already, and just like the last few times, hopefully we are going to be able to hunt something. Maybe I'm sounding a little bit off still, I don't know. I'm definitely still sick, but hopefully this time I'm not have to sneeze all the time. And yeah, that was very annoying yesterday. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can hunt something. And also I kind of just got stuff confused in this game, the way like where you go first and stuff, because I was keep saying like, oh, in the next area there's a monster that I think has a really cool armor, so I want to get that armor. And I just keep on like I just kept forgetting that other areas came before. I mean, I didn't forget that the Rotten Vale and the Coral Heights exist, but the Coral Highland
What do you think?
exists. But the thing is, like there's a mountain volcano-like area, and I thought that it came before those other things. And one of the monsters that comes in there, it feels so weird because, like in my mind, that monster's like such a low-level monster. But apparently, because I can go there at such a late point, the monster can't be that low level, you know? I kinda had like in mind it was on the same level like the Barroth. Maybe we hunt that thing. I think that's the great Gyros is, I think, the weakest big monster in this area. It's like similar to the raptor-like monsters, or like the Jaguars. The Jaguars is a good comparison to this thing, because there are swarming small versions of these, and then there's the big one. It's not like, compared to other big monsters, it's kinda small, and it really doesn't have any too strong feats to it. So I guess the Gyros, or like generally other raptors, like the raptor that can blind you in the last thing, I forgot the name, had one of those weird names with cuckoo at the end or something, Tsitsi Cuckoo or something like that. I think it's very comparable to those. Okay, sight a great Gyros and investigate the Rotten Vale. Okay, so yeah, I just have to look around and I have to see the great Gyros again. I actually think I'm going to try to hunt the great Gyros down. I hope that water damage isn't too bad against him. Oh, wait. Wait. There are other monsters in this area, and there's one in particular that I would like to give a try on trying to beat it, but maybe it will escape, because maybe I'm not going to be able to kill it fast enough. I think the Gyros is down there, but I will walk up here, and if I manage to seriously damage the other creature or kill it, then I think I'm... Oh, do I see it now? Do I get the little cutscene with the monster that I'm talking about? I think I do, because I'm watching it bones right now, and the monsters, I think it's pretty cool. Fight can be annoying at times, but yeah, there it is, the Radoban. So the Radoban is some kind of reskinned version, like you can see it looks super edgy. It's a reskinned version of old classic monster called the Uragaan. So I guess in the law, because the names are similar, they are some kind of like relatives to each other. And he got the iconic spin attack, but the big chin. The Uragan is still like way bigger, and this one is like this one is just shooting bone splitters around, and you can like crush those bones that come out of him. And the Uragan is like way more of a tank. He doesn't like this one is more offensive because like he got this extra damage option of like bone splitters flying around. I mean, the Uragan can like drop little parts of him that can explode if he hits them, so he got that going for him. But mostly the Uragan is a very much tanky monster. And now I want to talk a little bit about the dual blades. So first of all, I'm not a huge fan of the dual blades. Not because of the gameplay. I mean, I think I talked about that earlier. But I'm just gonna mention it again because right now, like, I'm using it, so this is the right time for it. Not the gameplay is my problem with the dual blades, it is more the aesthetics of it. I am not a huge fan of the character just having like two blades, assassin style, that he like wields to, like, also the way he fights, it doesn't look like he's hunting, in my opinion, it doesn't look like he's hunting a monster. For me it looks like he fits an Assassin's Creed game with that moveset or something like that. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetics and the whole concept of them. But gameplay-wise, they're actually pretty cool. I cannot lie, they are fun to use. I kinda don't use them that much because I have to turn off my brain to enjoy them, really, because the double blades, the aesthetics just bother me so much. I just need to turn off my brain and stop thinking about the concept of the weapon to be able to enjoy the moveset, which is actually pretty cool. And yeah, now let's get into depth of the moveset. So we have some very basic moveset where we have like normal attacks with the triangle, and we have some circle attacks as well. I mean, right now I'm just doing those dashes all the time. Let's see, like I'm doing this dash step with that, but not with the triangle. I'm not doing the dash step with the triangle, but if I basically recoil cancel it, oh, that move is pretty sick. If I recoil cancel, so if I bounce off and I press triangle, I will do the step again. And also if I press both buttons together, I also do the step as the initial attack, but my other attacks will be different. That was super weird. The camera just kind of glitched out, but I was able to not get hit somehow. I don't know. That looked super weird. Okay, but now let's get to the really exciting part about this weapon. So it basically plays a little bit in the normal offense like the sword and shield, but like more hits. You just have more hits. You don't have the block, but like you have similar mobility, and you just get more damage out, but you don't have a block. So, and this is pretty cool. Every weapon that has not a block button, like where you cannot block, I said that earlier, has something else designated to the block button. So this weapon has designated to the block button some kind of super mode. I am going to Naruto one while I do it. I'm going to show that off in a moment. And so while I'm in that super mode, my moveset gets altered and is super flashy. And I lose my stamina. I'm going to constantly use up stamina, and when I hit stuff, while I'm in that mode, I'm going to buff up, fill up this little bar that is that is under my the sharpness grade of my weapon. This little sword is the bar that I can fill with by doing that. And when I then switch back to my normal attacks, I will not lose any more stamina by hitting, but then my normal attacks will get buffed up, and the moveset of my normal attacks are altered as long as I have stuff in my in that bar. I'm gonna use a potion right here. Okay, and I'm right now I'm not 100% certain of if I get like extra enhancements on my weapon if I fill it completely up, or if it's just as long as you have something in there. So I just cut off his tail, which is good. I'm very confident that will be able to kill him. But right now I wanna just do a jump attack. Oh, I wanna mount him because obviously you would wanna. Oh, why did I jump into that direction? That was super weird. Okay, let's. Can I mount you now? I wanna mount him because obviously we wanna. Oh, now we mount him. Obviously we wanna get as much. Like, it's easier to fill up your bar with that special mode in which you use up your stamina when the enemy is lying down and not moving. So, obviously, similar to how we want to knock them down to do charged up attacks with the greatsword, for example, to use our special mode, we want to push the enemy down, activate the special mode like that, and now we're gonna just slice and dice as much as we can. I'm not positioned very well here, but I managed to destroy his chin, and I am filled up. Now I can put that back, and now we are having like the empowered moveset of the special mode. Also, oh, now this is an attack that he has that kind of failed because he's exhausted, which is cool. Okay, I already used up the thing. So we go back into this. So while I'm in this mode, I am Naruto running. I'm going to show that off in a moment a little bit better. And we have quick steps instead of normal rolls, which have some invincibility, I guess. I think that, at least. Also, when we're in this moveset, as you just could see, we can like convert into jumps when we are at areas where we could slide. So some weapons can do that, and this weapon is one of them. Like the things, if we do leaping forward attacks. So if we do leaping forward attacks, we can convert into a jump while we have our weapons out. When we're doing those leaping attacks in an area where you usually can slide and do like one of those slide jumps when you put the weapon away. Like this one. So I'm sliding, and then I can, if I press the button while I'm sliding, there was just a very short slope, so I didn't manage to pull it off. But like that, then I can do a jump. So if I do a advancing forward attack while I'm in my empowered status with the double blades. Oh, what was that scream? Different monster? Or did he scream? That looked weird. I think he screamed. So let's loot the tail. Oh, those fucking bugs. They are very annoying. They can be very annoying, at least. So, let me also just grill some meat, because this is a weapon that consumes stamina. As a stamina consumption weapon, it's really nice to have your stamina up. Oh no, those bugs. They come for me. Ah, oh, fuck them. Okay, I'm going to grill later. Let's show off the Naruto run. Okay, so I activate the mode. Now I hold the weapons like that, and I can Naruto run. And if I dodge while doing that, oh wait, he put it away automatically because there was no fight. So if I dodge, I'm doing those quick steps. So they have less recovery. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna grill some meat here before we go back into the fight. So they have less recovery than the rolls. I think they have also less invincibility, but the less recovery still makes them... Oh, shit. I kinda didn't see that it was ready already. So the less recovery makes it definitely worse to... worse... Blah, blah, words. Oh, I did that too early. The less recovery makes it worth to use that. Okay, now I got a good one. Okay, let's eat that well done steak, and then we go back into the fight. And Yeah. What did I wanted to say? Oh yeah, the quick step thing. The quick step is pretty good. Also, you can cancel it into attacks, I believe. So I'm gonna go into my mode. So yeah, if you press both buttons while you're in that mode. Oh, I need to just put away the mode right now to regain some stamina. Oh yeah, I think that was the thing. He could stack up bones back on his body. So you still like have those the bonuses for damaging his body parts, but he gets some resistances back, and it's harder to hurt him now and easier to bounce off of him. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. Gonna use that thing over there real quick. Oh wait, no, I don't. I just let myself regenerate here. So yeah, the big chin attack, very iconic for this kind of monster. Oh yeah, it got good invincibility. You just could see me just like leaping through that. I don't know, maybe that was even power armor. Okay, now I definitely need to run over there and get that healing. Oh, where is he? And does he want to crash into me right now? Yeah, he does. Okay, but I avoided it. That's good. Let's get another jumping attack in there. Okay. Let's get another one. Oh wait, he is going to come up here now. Okay, no jump attack for me right here. Oh shit, there are bones just crashing into me. Oh boy. I guess he's right now very I think he's in rage mode right now. Like that with the stopping is pretty badly. Okay, one thing I didn't talk about, which will come into play fighting these little bit huger monsters like this guy, especially like ones with kind of hard to avoid attacks. Is something that's when you run. Okay, so this is the mechanic that goes with every weapon, because you can use that while you're not using your weapon. Okay, so what you're doing is you run while you don't have your weapon out. Oh, let me just take the time as he just stepped into a natural trap to damage him as much as I can. Okay, I missed the whole slice and dice part, so I'm just gonna show this off. You run, and while you run you dodge, and then you do this jump. So this jump looks goofy and looks very punishable, but it's not. It's not punishable, like not very punishable. It has a whole lot of invincibility, way more than a normal roll, and usually with a well-timed like jump like that, you are able to avoid most strong attacks. Okay, I'm just losing a lot of stamina there. I wanna just get in and fill up the bar completely. Almost. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Before you... Yes! If I managed to push him over, and I managed to fill up the bar completely, which is super cool. Okay, there you could see it. I did an advancing attack and I converted into a slide there. Not every weapon can do that, but this for sure can. And also, this is super cool, yeah. If you are powered up and then you're doing a jump attack, you're going to do a spin attack over the whole body of the monster, which is pretty sick. And he's almost dead, which is cool. What is he doing? Okay, he's climbing up. Let's chase him down. Let's chase him down after we sharpen our weapon again. So yeah, if you ever have the feeling that the enemy has like some kind of big attack that not only like can deal a lot of damage, but also is very hard to avoid, and especially if it's hard to like if the enemy is moving a lot while doing that, so you can't really hit him back anyways, I definitely would suggest you to just put away your weapons in that situation. You're not gonna lose any damage by doing that. Oh man. Oh man. I'm like, I need to get a little now I'm staying at the right spot. Okay, I filled up the bar completely. Now I can go in and finish him off. I think he should be almost dead. And it's really nice that he's exhausted right now. So as the twin blades are a little bit shorter reach than most weapons, spacing gets a little bit harder. As you could see, I fucked up the spacing a lot. Oh, yeah. I just got hit by a bone while I was trying to put away my weapon because I was expecting his like standing still and coming back at me spin attack, but yeah, he's exhausted, so when he's exhausted I think he cannot do that anyway, so... Okay, and he's dead. Nice. So, we killed this thing. Oh, another thing, I was thinking about doing the episode where I wanna collect the Wyrnax, but I kinda felt like I wanna just get over it with all the weapons before I do that. Obviously there are still weapons that I hadn't used, but I'm not gonna use them I'm not gonna use them when I play single player. The remaining weapons are weapons that I exclusively will use when I have teammates on my side, because I feel like these weapons do not really work to their full extent as long as you have no teammates to cover you or to support. Okay, down there, by the way, is the lower part of the rotting veil, and those there's this gas, and it will damage me when I'm in there. So that's nasty. And now I have experienced the rotten veil. So now I only have to find the Gyros, and then I'm going to leave because I'm not gonna hunt him down this time. We're gonna watch me hunt him down in a quest with him, and that quest most likely will be very boring because the monster I just have slain is harder than the Gyros, so it's going to be a step back in difficulty, which is not a good thing, but I still want to show off how to hunt this guy. And he got some difficult feats to him, because first of all he's hanging out down here where the toxin is, and second of all his bite attacks can paralyze you. But not only his. Okay, now I found him, and now I have to return to the research base.
Hey, partner, how about we head back to the research base and take a break?
I think... Oh, wait. So, not only his bite attacks can paralyze you, but also his friends, and he got them with him. They follow him, they attack you, and it's really annoying if you, for example... let's return from the expedition. Okay, it's really annoying if you, for example, like he's exhausted and you punch him over and he falls to the ground, and usually that's the huge opening and you start to attack him, and then like there's a small one coming over and bites you and you fall to the ground and can't move anymore.
Huh? It's you two.
Maybe before we go to I don't want to interrupt this cutscene too much, but then again, like, I don't know, let me know if you feel like you're very immersed in the story or something like that, because I'm not that much. I like the storyline, but it's not like that. It's important to see the story and get the story and get the dialogues and stuff to understand the game and be like interested in the game, because the main part for Monster Hunter is not to be the big hero. The main part is to go out there and just slay monsters, collecting stuff, getting better gear and stuff. You know, it's that is at least how I see it.
I'll see what I can find. I've spent years delving into this valley's secrets, and I'm starting to understand a thing or two.
Oh, by the way, you might have noticed, like, the Rotting Vale, like, was a very dark place, gas down there, and everywhere were cadavers and like dead bodies of monsters and bones everywhere.
We're on
Also
to
that monster that just
Good.
covers his body
See
with
ya.
bones of other monsters to protect itself. The Rotting Vale is basically a graveyard where big Wyrn come to die. That is basically what they do. And if you really look at some monsters that you can find down, like some things that you can find down there, there are some body parts and cadavers of other big monsters that you can hunt in other areas, but that don't appear in the Rotting Vale other than as corpses. Okay, new optional quests. Yeah. So I think the concept of the Rotting Vale is really cool. I think it's the least favorite area in this game for most people, and I think I also like it the least out of all the areas. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it. I actually like the concept a lot. Visually, it's not that pleasing, but I think it makes sense that it's not visually that pleasing.
You should
Okay,
prepare before
so
going down to the
I need
bottom
to
of
talk to
Rotten
her
Vale.
again, and
Might
then
not be any
I'm
turning back once we're there.
doing like another main quest thingy. Okay, got it. Let's go down here and talk to that guy because he seemingly has a new quest for me.
Greetings.
Or her. I think that's an old lady. Tutorial. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so I have the Tail Raider Safari. So I have now those cat people, and I can send them Siegfried's analyzers. Wait. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can now send the cat companion of someone in my friend list to go to an area and do a little adventure for me, and then when they're done, I can get some loot of that. So I'm going to send them into... Which area do I choose? I think I sent them into the Ancient Forest, and I'm going to send them over there. Tobi Kadachi. Okay, now they are just heading out. We have this little cute cutscene of them heading out. And there they go. And wait, was there? No, that's it. Okay, now let's just head back to this area. Let's go to the workshop right here. I'm going to do the talking and stuff off camera, like talking to other characters, getting like optional quests and stuff. For now, I'm going to go here and I'm going to check the what kind of armor we can make out of the new monster that we killed, because I'm pretty sure that we can make an armor now. Some things, I think the progress is a little bit too fast in this game at some points. I think that basically you kill a monster and then you can basically do everything out of the monster. That was very similar for the most part. Oh yeah, I got a new quest, cool. But like the thing is, in Monster Hunter Tri and some other older Monster Hunters, sometimes you kill a monster and then you cannot do the whole armor, or not all the weapons that you usually can make from them, but you have to kill them multiple times to unlock everything. And I think that was an idea that could have been really great in this game. I mean, in other games it was a little bit tedious sometimes, but here it could have been really cool because you have this investigation thing where you get like investigation points for doing stuff with the monsters, and it kind of feels like stacking up investigation points on one monster is kind of meaningless because killing it one time just unlocks everything about it. So I feel like maybe like they shouldn't give you that many points for killing or capturing one, and focus a little bit more on like tracking monsters and like give other options to stack up those investigation points, and then like say that the armor pieces or weapons that you can make out of them are locked behind like gathering a certain amount of investigation points of the specific monster. I guess that's something they could have been they could have done a little bit more, so yeah. Okay, now let's look at the armor. Shamos, oh yeah, we looked at that last time. Lumu is that one, we also looked at that last time, and then we have the Ba'an armor. And I remember this one, I think I made that one for myself last time as my third armor. So we're already in my third armor territory. Because I had that already, I also want to skip that one as well. I think this armor is pretty cool though. It's one more, like it has this juggernaut vibe. It's big and bulky. It comes off really cool if you use like some huge weapons like a hammer or like a greatsword, or even like lances look really cool with that as well, or like the charge blade. That stuff comes off really cool with that armor. It looks like you look like a brawler with this armor. I like it, but I think I'm gonna skip it, as I said already, and let's also look at oh wait, Forge Palico equipment. Let's look at the Ba'an armor for my... Oh, what is that? Azure Star? What is Azure Stars? Okay, let's look at this armor. That looks like a samurai armor, which is pretty sick. To be honest, this is sick. But I got Azure Stars, but only one. I only have one Azure Star. Where did I get the Azure Star? I have no idea. Great Jaguar stuff and Azure Star. I like this armor. I would like to get it. I actually would like to make it. Maybe I look up how I get Azure Stars and get some off camera. But now let's also look at the Ba'an thing. I think, yeah, that one was really sick for the cat as well. I definitely did that, made that armor for my cat as well. And the Ba'an hammer got a really cool ability. So it's only like this thing on the, like this ball on the back, but it's actually like a hammer. And some weapons of those for your Palicos got some pretty cool special effects, and the hammer is one of them. So you can have like just some elemental damage, like I have on my microphone that I use right now on this thing. Before I had like the weapon of the, where was it, of the Puke? Did I make? Yeah, I made this one. So, and this weapon has poison, and that was really good to that. Like just having this cat sometimes stacks poison on the enemy, and those stats effects are really powerful on your Palico. And the Ba'an weapon can stack sleep on the enemy. You can see that the element sleep. That means if he hits the enemy often enough, he will fall asleep, and that is extremely good if you use, for example, a greatsword, so you can just get off a full charged attack completely for free every now and then. While you fight, you just at some point see that he's like falling down and very slowly, and then you know, oh, the sleep stack went through, and now I can just do a huge attack, just a free attack, just because my cat has that weapon. So that's a really good thing to have. Those stats effects are, in my opinion, the most powerful kind of weapon that you can put on your Palico. Yeah, that's it for this episode. Next episode I most likely will use one of my favorite weapons, like a greatsword or a longsword. Maybe even like sword and shield, something like that will be the weapon of my choice for the next episode, I believe. And maybe we'll do like the gathering Ruin X now. But maybe we just venture through more main quests. Maybe we just do some side quests. We'll see. Definitely gonna hunt a monster or catch some eggs. And I'm going to see you then. Goodbye.